Is this thing on?
That was really deceptive because it didn't play the titles on my end.
Oh, it did for me.
Yeah, and that was really off-putting and upsetting and very triggering.
And now you're upset?
I'm always upset, you know me. There's always something to be upset
that.
about. Always something to be upset about.
Since when did you become Katie McCarthy?
Just so
I'm
busy
just
all the
kidding,
time.
Katie.
It's
Relax.
just love. It's just some seasonal jabs, you know?
Don't act like
Because
Brooke.
we're 5 days away from Christmas,
Just kidding.
folks.
Yeah.
5
6.
days away.
6.
Well, I'm 5 days away. You're still lingering on the 6.
We're like
but I'm
5.5 actually.
5.5. You're tangentially 5. It's all good.
Yeah.
But it's happening. It's really happening. Jeff, you seem thrilled about
5
Christmas,
days from now,
as we were
Jeff
just
and
we were
Luke
just
will be
talking about,
here.
Jeff.
So, listen.
Here we go.
Last year, the wrapping was an issue because Santa went a little insane, okay?
We met him.
This year, not going insane, but one kid I haven't even shopped for. Never
Is this
in my life.
Wait, is this
And
like
now
last year when
Amazon's
you
on
thought
strike, dude.
Is this like last year when you thought you hadn't shot for him and then you went, oh, this is for him. And this is for him. Oh, and
Different
this is for
kid.
him.
No, different kid.
Different
No.
kid this year?
Good day.
Hey,
Different
Joe.
kid. And no, really haven't. Really haven't. Because again, it was like, teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? No, nothing. Bitch, I'm just going to start putting 20s in different boxes so that there's something under the damn tree.
That'll do it. That'll do
make
it.
him happy. You know that'll make him happy.
Yeah, well, maybe, I'll go get some prepaid credit cards.
Yeah.
International
Do a
ones
little
work
porn
best.
surfing.
What's her fuck? Christina, she goes, get him a porn membership. I was like, I'm not ready. I can't. There's too much. I gotta check out.
Where are you gonna check out to?
I don't know.
Yeah, isn't
There's
isn't
no
the manger
tag team
full?
for you, sweet pea.
You were just saying the manger was going to be quite full this Christmas, so
Yeah.
You mean my halfway house for the wayward sub shop employees and Dingo?
Yeah.
Oh wait, but if that wasn't good enough, then I got a cousin that messaged me. He's like, "Hey, my little 3-year-old daughter and I can come move in." I said, "Well," I said, "if you're okay with spooning a dingo."
Can you wait until after January? we get clear one residence out, hose it down, get ready for the next, right?
Come and knock on our door.
You're very Mrs. Garrett, Jeffrey.
Me too. How many
people
are there
It's
now?
actually,
8?
I think, what?
8? How many are there now?
8 what?
8 people.
8 is enough. Yeah.
No.
Depends on the day, doesn't it?
No, we moved into this house.
How many people are sleeping?
How many
in
people
your
are in
house
the house now? Not
now?
years.
I thought you asked how many years.
No.
No, how many people
How
are
many
in the house?
people?
There's 4 kids.
5
Two?
children. No, 4.
4.
Well, it depends if Amelia comes.
Yeah, sometimes
and
5
then-
kids.
As of tonight, midnight
3
tonight,
adults.
how many people are sleeping in your house?
3 adults.
4, not
3
4
kids.
adults?
No.
No?
No? Oh, okay. There we go. There's been changes.
No,
there's
the
there's
2 older
there's
boys
some
aren't here,
space.
so there's only 3 kids.
No.
There's some there's some openings at the manger in case anyone
Yeah.
comes right along on the donkey.
The inn.
No, all I could
No
think of
room
is
at
I
the
was
inn.
I was talking. I don't know who the hell I was talking to the other day, but I was like, if you want to see where I'm at in my living situation, I suggest Madhouse with Kirstie Alley.
You love it. You love a full house.
I do. No, it is actually. I think everybody's kind of enjoyed it. It's nice because it's the holiday season, right? You know,
Right.
to
It
have
was
people.
very
And,
last year. You know,
yeah,
it was
It's the
remember-
holiday season.
it's nice.
So whoop-de-doo.
And it's, you know what I mean?
Dickory-dock.
And two, you know that it's a finite amount of time. Like it's not a
Yeah.
forever thing.
you will
So-
leave one day.
And for all of, well, it's not even just, it's for everybody, right? So
Yeah.
it's just a nice kind of thing to have people around because it has been just the kids and I for so long for most of it. So when we do get to have people stay, it's nice
Yeah.
because it kind of breaks up the monotony, you know.
They
When
get entertained for a while to see
Yeah,
which Australians there and you know what's going on.
and they get excited to see everybody, you know, like they were
Yeah.
very excited for Steve to come in. They get, it's a, you know, it's a, I think it's an exciting thing. I remember as a kid when people would come in from out of state or out of town, like it was a to do. It was fun.
It's very of the holidays, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you got
It
people
is.
coming in, and look, that just means that if the inn is full and I ever need to go stay somewhere, I'll just go around the corner to Victoria's and be like, "Hi, I'm really sorry. I'll just have to stay again. I'm very."
Oh, look
very
at right. I
sorry."
thought he was going to say Vera's.
He could come to my
No,
house.
Vera already said she would move the Christmas ornaments for me. That's
Oh,
how
she
good a
said she'd
friend
move
she
for
is.
me too.
I will.
Oh.
This keeps going. I might have to be there.
Okay,
Yeah,
girl.
everyone else is
I
full
got
at
it.
Jeff's house. He just comes and cooks and leaves.
So the guest room is booked on Sunday night.
Oh, there we
Anybody
go. Well, I'm
cute?
not.
Yeah, I think he's cute. He's my friend John from Boston.
Oh, my friend. Oh,
We're gonna need pictures later.
if the Christmas tree's rocking, don't come and knock it.
He's more likely
Oh.
to rock Jeff's Christmas tree than mine.
Oh, there you go. Hey, kiss his Christmas baubles. It'll be nice. How are you, Vera? What have you been up to this week?
Just pre-Christmas. We had our office Christmas party the other day, and
Very nice.
what else? Doing some Christmas shopping. You know, a little behind.
Very
Normally I'm
nice.
done by now, but
See,
I don't know.
it's just not the holiday season.
I've bought
Well,
one
Thanksgiving
gift.
was late, and then Trump got elected, and just shit happened.
I've got one gift. That's all so far. I'm like, oh dear. We need to do something about that. But there's a couple of days left.
I
A
got
few days left.
2 of Jeff's kids and 1 of Luke's.
One of
I
Luke.
got nothing.
Luke only
except
has
for
the
Luke.
one.
You got wait. I got some shit.
You got some shit?
Yeah.
How is it adding an 8-year-old girl into the mix, Jeff, at your house? And Luke's daughter.
Huh. Entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Buffy's
Shit.
totally fine. Luke, though, you know, Luke's Luke. He's more the entertainment for everybody else around us because, like, you and Luke sound totally different. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
kind of pass around here, like people question your accent, but they're kind of like, okay. Where Luke just sounds like a flaming fucking flying kangaroo.
Homosexual.
Yeah, you know, like give him-
Homosexual kangaroo.
yeah, just you can fly right the fuck out of here. So I give him a few cocktails and
That's all I
he's on
need to say.
fire.
Right.
Yes. He,
He has a way of elongating his vowels, right?
It's because he's from Queensland.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
got
there's-
that. We got that long draw. Whereas I come over, I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
no!" I'm like, "No, I can't do it."
Like I said,
wanted,
those elongated vowels, you know.
I wanted to be in
Right?
TV star for too long. And I just slip in my drama training. I slip into an accent as soon as I'm around for too long. It's not good. When I come home, I was like, "I'll forget about it. Don't even worry about it. Stop."
See,
Stop
you
it,
just
my
you
God.
could just blend in and nobody would really.
I know, especially if I had dark hair, they'd probably think I was part of the fucking Emmett clan.
Yeah.
Hey, how you
Yeah.
doing? I got the beard,
You
Yeah,
do.
right.
You got the beard, the mustache.
cousin.
Or he's
Danny,
just
you know.
like spastic cunt. And they're all like, "What the fuck? Where's he?"
What is that? What is that? Yeah,
Well,
I'm a bit
you
of
may aggressively be
a
hitting on a little
mystery.
dude.
I'm a bit of a mystery, whereas Luke is kind of like a blockbuster movie that just comes like.
Luke
I'm a
is like
mystery.
part train wreck, part carnival ride.
Like a Final Destination kind of carnival ride.
Like it's always entertaining. You always have a good time,
There's
but you
always a
know it's going to
story.
be a wild fucking ride.
We love him.
Yeah, it's a blast. We've
It's
had more fun,
it's
and then we're
sleeping.
dragging next door into it. So we're belting some of our better '80s jams out, and
I'm glad the Christmas it's the kitchen dance party still happening. We like to get into kitchen dance parties when I'm there.
we had everybody was going around the hall. It was out of a movie when you get the whole group of everybody dancing around the house.
Very
That
nice.
sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. I like when we do stuff like that.
Jeff's tired now, though. I'm tired. I'm an adult.
We had fun at your house on Friday. Jane said it was the best house party she's been to in a while.
With
Dogsy
the 10 of
says-
us.
Dogsy says, so glad you guys are having a good holiday. I'm all alone and can't go home, but doctor prescribed painkillers to make it okay. So turkey, breast, vegetables, and me and the missus cat going to cook our own dinner.
Aw,
Why do you have painkillers and what kind? Because if they're the right kind, it could be an awfully good time.
Yeah. Though as a licensed medical professional, I have to say, don't take any painkillers with alcohol. But as your friend, I would.
Yeah, especially if you can throw a muscle relaxant in there as well.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I wouldn't get a.
Yeah, it just turned into a puddle on the couch.
couch.
Anytime I think of people drinking and having pain pills, this is a very specific millennial memory.
Jamie Lee
think
Curtis?
of Nikki Newman Abbott from Young and the Restless with those giant glasses, like the little vases of what was vodka in the water. Remember she was so fucked on pain pills and vodka she fell through the glass table?
I always think of 16 Candles with the sister going.
That's how I know I had a different type of life because I didn't like pot, I didn't like drinking. But I loved the pill.
Prescription pill.
So did Jane.
Such a good time. But it never became like a thing for me, right? Like it was just a fun thing to do. Okay, you get some muscle relaxers. I'm not encouraging this. Don't go fucking have a drug problem, okay?
It's Valley of the Dolls. We all have a Valley of the Dolls sometimes.
Like you have a V-Day. I mean, Shannon and I would pop one of those things and we would just be bumping into each other all over the kitchen when we were 8. It was just something. It was a good time, good clean fun. And then you hear all the horror stories. It's like, Jesus Christ, what happened? Why you gotta ruin a good time?
Dogsy, this sounds bad.
Oh.
I fell when I was putting up lights and got caught on the ladder on the way down. There was a loud snap. I was upside down for 20 minutes while LAFD came to get me down, so I can't fly home because my leg is all sort of messed up. And I can't go to her family because I'm banned for being in the same room as her sister. That sounds like an interesting story in itself.
We need to hear.
Every time, look, I'm demanding Dogsy becomes a semi-regular co-host. I think there's just so many stories. Look, Jeff loves it.
It's a story we need to know.
I'm like, that's like National Lampoon reboot.
Meets Melrose Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas at the Melrose
20 minutes
Place.
upside down. Oh, Dogsy.
With a
snap
leg.
Time I got stuck in that inversion table. That was fucking horrible.
Oh God, I would love to have seen that.
Oh, I didn't hear that story, Jeff.
I had to flip the fucker.
Yeah.
Over. You had to throw your weight and flip it.
Well, because I ripped fine.
Safety?
I couldn't know, and I left my phone in the other room, and I was home alone. I was screaming, trying to get the neighbors. And I got one leg ripped out of it, and I couldn't get the other one. But with the one leg, at least I could like flip my body around. So I finally flipped the fucking thing over. But it was not good. I was there a long time. I was not feeling. I kind of just laid there once it was on its side for quite some time. I think I passed out for a little bit because I was not feeling good.
Oh, explains a
The
lot.
things that they used to sell on QVC, man. Do you remember those? Remember Reebok slides? That's a very. Remember the mat that you got your little booties on? It used to slide from side to side.
And
It was
I
like
remember
the graduate.
Tony little glider.
It was the
I had one of
graduation from
those.
the. Remember when everyone was doing step aerobics?
Mhm.
It was like the next big thing. They were like little
Yeah,
like
and it was
fabric
supposed
booties,
to
and you
mimic the speed skating
yeah
slide.
you slid
Yes,
side
I
to
do
side.
remember that.
I ate shit on one of those hardcore.
I
Slid too far. Slid too far, and it had like a lip on it. I went it just flew.
Did you roller skate?
I rollerbladed.
So okay, did you roller skate though? Had you tried it?
Once or twice I've tried roller skating.
And how did that work out for you?
No.
Okay, so you could rollerblade, but you couldn't roller skate.
Look, saying I could is generous. I own some rollerblades, and
You
I
could
would
stay up on
have
them.
been on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I could stand up for a little
I
while.
got the same thing. You put me on a pair of skates, fucking forget it. My ass is going down every time. Rollerblades, I can do. No,
Well, they're the bearings inside the wheel are different. It's
Okay.
a much more frictionalized in the rollerblades. It's a higher friction point than in the ball bearing roller skates.
Look at
yeah,
Vera
I don't,
knowing
could
stuff.
never. But then now put me on some fucking ice skates. There's pictures of me all over that motherfucking ice sprawled out.
I
God.
was on ice skates. I tried to ice skate because there was a pond near my house that used
I've
to
done
freeze
ice
over, and everybody loved going ice skating.
Well, who
I
doesn't love
had-
the ice capades? Those boys
My
and those tight.
knees were so black and blue. I looked like I had eyes on my knees. They were just
I had to
Right, here's
get the chair.
Here's the second part
of the dogsy tail.
of Dogsy scandal. Well, she gets really pissed off when you ask her Spanish boyfriend what something means in Spanish. Apparently, it's racist, and he won't say anything because he's not the pant wearing type. So I told her to grow up and stop being such a soft cunt. She has never forgiven me. That's why I can't be the same room as a sister, or she will ruin dinner every dinner party or three. It's the British in you. You can't people are very sensitive at the holidays when you drop a seed.
What? Wait, where? That's back home. They're having the jamborees.
No, here.
No, he's in California.
Dogsy's an international man of mystery.
Oh, because it was so okay.
Yeah, well, he disappeared for a while. We thought he was in the witness protection program.
But he's not. He's alive. Unlike us on ice skates, he's alive.
Yeah.
You know.
And
I know someone else who's. Oh, sorry. Go V.
speaking as the Spanish relative in every room, it is a bit racist, honey. Love you.
Oh dear. But look, I don't know. I just go like this. Here you go. I got my green card. I got my green card.
We're trying
Some
to
of us
get
can be
Steve a
lucky.
green card.
Some of us can be lucky, so I can slap
That's
it
because
out.
you're white. Trump likes white people.
Oh God! If
Give
he
it
goes
another
through the
3
evidence,
weeks. He'll be fine.
he's probably not going to love
It's already
me
fun.
though.
Have you seen
If
what
we're
happened
going
You'll
back
hear
through
about
the
it
later.
social media of it all,
Oh my God!
he's remembered something.
I just said, oh, yeah, true. So, yesterday, I'm in the store, and I'm in Wheat Store, and Candy's working behind the counter, and all of a sudden, one of the customers come in, and he's like, "Oh, so I heard you guys got pardoned." What?
Pardoned?
What the fuck? What are you talking about? It's like, oh, the guy that, lot. What? So the man who used to own the franchise, Biden commuted his sentence.
What was he in?
Embezzlement for like $25 million.
The franchise that we shall not name.
And that's only the money that they really knew about.
Oh dear.
And now listen, I personally think this man is very intelligent because, you're not an idiot to pull all that shit off, right? I happen to enjoy working with him. I didn't mind the guy. He just fucked a lot of people over. Sucks. But what the fuck?
I didn't know that
Jeffrey's
Biden
in
had pardoned
shock.
anybody that wasn't named Hunter.
Well, it didn't make the news if it's not your son, right?
Oh, it's news all over here.
It
Oh,
is.
there you go.
Yes, I'll send
I
you
didn't
the
heard
link.
about it.
Bitch, oh my God, I was messaging all the people. We were, what the
Well,
fuck?
you
people.
spreading the news is not making
The group
news.
chat was
No,
lit,
it's all
lit,
like, it's
lit.
on like national news and all the news. It was on the Syracuse Post everywhere around here.
Oh, there we go. Dogsy's my in. The immigration lawyer. Her banter's a bit shit. That's okay. Is she British? That's understood. I get along with British people. It's fine. Good. Tell you who's living their best life. Katrina A.
Ooh.
Johnson.
Oh, where's Cat?
Who the
Where?
fuck knows? But every 5 seconds she's somewhere else, looking stunning, eating things that look great, drinking things that look great. I don't have FOMO at all. And you know what I realized?
What?
When we were together, we didn't take a photo.
We did, didn't we?
I didn't. Oh, maybe Kat took one.
I thought we took a photo. That her friend took the photo of us together.
Oh well, Kat, if you've got the photo, we want the photo.
I'll have to look
The-
for it. I thought
I just
Hi,
I just love-
we all didn't even really take a photo.
No, we didn't either. That's what I was thinking the other day. We didn't take a photo either. There was a memory of me drinking on your couch that came up today, so I would have arrived a year ago today. There you go. It was us
yeah,
drinking
we
on the
should have
couch.
taken
which is-
some pictures the night that you fell on the ice.
We should have.
That was a
Oh,
fun
I got
night.
videos from that night.
We don't have video of him falling.
There's video.
We were
There's
just
some
sitting
very
there going,
incriminating
No.
videos of me.
I
That's
got
okay.
ham
Where did it go?
and a burrito. It's all I'm gonna say.
Me and the burrito.
Where did he go? Hope
Me
he
and the
didn't fall
burrito.
down.
Steve, don't fall
Guys,
on your
I
ass.
just fell
Look, that was a couple of kilos ago too. I'm
down.
a bit more.
That's
nimble
all
now,
I
too.
keep doing. It's falling.
You fucked your center
Dude.
of gravity up, Jeff.
I didn't send you the video. I got the video. Oh, there's a video
The
of
video?
what happened at the store. I got the
Oh,
video of the
you've
back
gone
room.
down again at the store as well.
Oh, in the back room.
Oh god.
Bitch, I almost got myself killed with a whole goddamn rack of case of Pepsis.
Oh, see, we're gonna have to see that.
Landed on this bitch's coat. Her purse came flying with me. Flopped down.
Jesus, we need that video.
We're gonna need to see that
I'll-
one.
That's gonna, yeah.
That one's not going on air. What else?
That one's just a for us kind of thing.
You
That's a
just hear a
group chat kind of
boosh.
thing.
It's embarrassing.
Oh dear. There's just so many the falls of Jeffrey of it.
Oh,
I can't
God.
find the pictures of us in New York.
It's
Yeah,
great.
I know. I swear we took a photo, but Kat was looking amazing, as she always does. But yeah, she's looking amazing, and she's here to shake in the last hot topics before Christmas. Look at her. Go, Kat.
Hot load of hot topics.
Yes.
Shake it up, baby.
She's shaking it. She's shaking it like nobody's business. There's been
business.
business going on. Breaking / changing news today that everyone's favorite felon,
Who is
I
that?
think yeah. Murderer.
Luigi Mangione.
The CEO.
Mr.
took-
Bang Bang.
Oh, the health dude.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bang Bang.
Oh.
The insurance.
The insurance man, he has been indicted on 11 counts.
Yes, and they tried
Including-
to say terrorism.
First
Because if
degree
they put
murder
terrorism-
and murder as a crime of terrorism, second degree murder as and second degree murder is a crime of terrorism. I had a little conversation with myself the other day and Joe
I said
and a couple of
self.
people that were watching when I flew solo the other day. We talked about this briefly. Is this terrorism?
No. I don't think so.
You don't think the writing on the bullets?
What was on the bullets?
No.
You don't
He's
think?
not inciting mass terror. The number of people that need to be afraid of copycat crime is really tiny. It's not like
Didn't the
Jeff
CEO
or
just
I
get
are
stabbed
afraid of
as well in
getting
the
hit
last
by
24
something.
hours?
I don't know. Like, I kind of see the reaction kind of split. Like, how is he a terrorist if you got half the people celebrating what he did?
Well, it depends.
Why is
like,
it not terror that the CEOs can deny treatment to cancer victims? 290,000 Americans died because of what they did. One American died because of what Luigi did. And I'm not saying that murder's right. I'm not defending murder. But I'm saying you cannot call this terror.
I guess
No,
it's
murder.
more a comment on the structure of capitalism in America than terrorism. Maybe some kind of capitalist terrorism.
Well, right. It's terror on wealthy CEOs of billion-dollar industries.
So he's been extradited to New York as of today / last night.
He has not been tried in New York.
The scenes were very dramatic. You would think he was Hannibal Lecter with all the drama that was going on, all the folks around him and the hats. And it's just like, this looks like
there's
a serial killer.
A lot of groupies.
Yeah. There are so many other people they can trump up terror charges on. It's a bit of a joke, to be honest. I pay my taxes here now, so I'm even more miffed about it. There you go, Benzie. Yeah, there are bigger fish to fry. I think, as we said, the reaction has been so mixed, and I think people are uncertain. Like, obviously, yes, as Vera said, this is a multi-billion-dollar corporation that is operating on greed.
Yeah.
But how do you? I don't know. I have a little bit of a problem trying to reconcile with it's fine to kill someone.
I'm not saying it's fine to kill someone.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just kind of somewhere in the middle.
With terror, if you're going to charge him with terror, then how come every school shooter isn't fucking charged with terrorism? You think those kids aren't more afraid to go to school than those fucking CEOs are to get in their big fucking cars and drive to their big fucking buildings?
We have how many people afraid of police? So when they kill somebody who's unwarranted, wouldn't they technically be a fucking terrorist?
That's what I'm saying. So it's more like class.
It's class warfare. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you killed a rich guy, so therefore we have to throw the book at you.
Here's the thing: the beauty of this country.
If you killed a 7-year-old, you'd be better off.
I mean, that's the thing that everybody loves.
I'm not advocating killing anybody.
No,
I'm saying the system's broken.
Well, you can always go work harder. That's the mentality.
That's the clip for today. That's the clip.
If you can't pay your cancer treatment, why don't you pick up a few shifts driving for Uber so you can pay for your chemo?
Go to Amazon. Oh wait, you can't go to Amazon.
Amazon's on strike today, right before Christmas.
That's got to really fucking. That's got to really harsh everyone's pussy, right? Like everyone's like, my Amazon. Because I was at a mall last night, and it's the last Thursday here before Christmas. So typically, Australia has late night shopping. So this is weird for you guys.
With late night shopping.
Yeah.
Five Below.
Thursday nights, the stores used to be open until 9 o'clock at night, and you guys like 9 o'clock? What's that? We're Australia. We don't like the nighttime. But so usually the mall that I worked at many moons ago when I was in customer service for a mall, we stayed open till 12 a.m. So we did a midnight trade the last Thursday before Christmas, so everyone can get people that were working could get it done.
Right.
They don't do that anymore. I was out at 6 o'clock and there was hardly anyone around. I'm like, this is the death.
That's COVID. That's since COVID.
In-store shopping. Right.
In-store shopping has been dying since COVID.
Yeah.
Don't you think? I think
but when you see it, it's something different. You're like, there's actually really no one here. That's weird.
And online shopping is so fucking easy. You can do your groceries at 11:30 in your pajamas. You can.
Or whenever, if you're Jeffrey. It's on its way. you half mentioned something. And
you know what? And I'm the
at
worst
Jeffrey's
one
house.
because, in 2 years I've gone into a store
Right.
a handful of times. I mean, I've
Usually when
literally,
you've got a tourist with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've been into Walmart when you were here, and now when he's here. This is the only time I've been.
I
into that
haven't
store.
actually set foot in Walmart since before COVID.
There we go. I made Vera go to Target. That was interesting.
I do
Oh,
like
I
Target.
do go there. I love
I
Target.
like Target.
And again, any Australian that is watching, Target here ain't
Different.
shit. Target here ain't shit. Ain't shit.
I mean, now I've
Oh,
gone
he's-
to the mall and stuff. I do like being able to go to a physical.
Yeah. Some
store.
things you want to look
And
at, touch, smell.
I
like-
miss having like a local the mall that we had where you could go and actually get shit.
yeah.
I used to love shopping late at night at Christmas time.
Yeah.
A lot of stores here would stay open till midnight. You know, after between 9 and midnight was the best time to go shopping.
Yeah.
There wasn't
You know,
70
you could
million
pick
people
out shit
around.
that
You're
was
like,
on sale. You could get great gifts for half price. You know, when you're online, you're gonna take what they give you, and you hope that picture looks like what you want.
And it's a lot easier when you have children to go shopping at night.
Yes.
yeah.
To usually get somebody to come watch them after they're sleeping, and then to get the fucking shit in the house. Because let me tell you what's not fun is when you order the shit online and then they just send it
to Amazon boxes.
and it's just out in itself and they can plainly see what the fuck it is.
Right.
Do you know what else is also funny? Do
What
you know what else? Yeah.
What, when they do it with your dildos?
That's one of the reasons moms send their kids to school, Jeffrey.
One of my favorite things was watching Jeff expose all the presents from their hiding place. You nearly died.
What?
Bringing them up from where they were hidden.
Out of your ass
out of your secret hiding place last year. Before Vera.
Weren't they in multiple places?
Yes.
Yeah, but you were going up and down stairs like no one's business is.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
there's stuff in the attic. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, did I put stuff in the closet?
I mean, that shit
And then he
filled
goes,
up.
"Oh shit, I found all this stuff." I'm like,
There's still gifts here from last year that didn't.
reduce, reuse, recycle.
Oh, bitch! If you think people aren't getting this shit, you're out of your mind.
They all get
Hot cocoa mix that expired last month. It's still going out. I don't care.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood, my friends. Anything at Christmas time.
That's for Katie McCarthy. Come on. I'm just
Look,
kidding. I love you. And Brooke, come on, bitches.
She's ingenious. She will make something out of it. She'll sort that shit out.
She'll actually probably
she'll
turn
do
it into
something.
like
She'll
a
probably do some kind
cake.
of craft. She's one of those mums that does craft and shit with her kids. She'll make it happen.
She'll turn it into flatbread, gingerbread houses.
She really is that bitch, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah. We're gonna go from jovial-ish to how do you even? I mean,
how do we call Luigi jovial?
Well, we've been jovial.
Are we charging her with terrorism?
Well, we're going to talk about the Abundant Life, bad name for the school, Christian school. So many red flags in the name of that school shooting. So, look, it's spicy. It was a girl this time. Ooh, everyone's so jazzed about it.
The very first school shootings in this country was a girl.
And she just didn't like Mondays.
Yes, and it was a very big hit song.
Tell her why.
I don't like Monday. Tell me why. I don't like Monday.
I'm just. How do you even? And the huge surprise is that this kid had an online presence and a trail of.
Oh yeah. Don't they all?
Evidence that she was going to be something like. The first thing, a photograph on her father's Facebook page shows her holding a rifle at a shooting range while wearing a t-shirt of the German industrial band KMFDM, a band associated with Columbine shooter Eric Harris.
It's circumstantial.
And as I said in the comment, I don't think a kid in modern day, no matter where you grow up, even if you live on a farm, children shouldn't be using guns.
I agree.
I don't care
Especially
if it's
AR-15s.
the way of the land. Then it's the parents' job to teach them how to use it,
AR-15s
why
are
to use
weapons
it.
of mass
Well,
destruction.
if you have to have
You
a driver's
can't hunt with an
license,
AR-15.
No,
if you have to have a driver's license and have to be 16 to operate a motor vehicle, why is there not a certain age to use a weapon, and why do you not have to have a license
Yeah.
to use said
I mean, this is
weapon?
not the first time we've had this conversation.
Not a big deal.
Vera brought it up many, many years ago that, having to pay tax and registration and all that kind of stuff on firearms would definitely
Insurance.
insurance. That was what. Yeah, that was what.
Insurance.
It's like,
And
You have to get insurance on your guns.
and I'm all for all that, and more stricter things and licenses and things. Now,
You know what?
I know how you.
The only change I want to see is insurance, because you know what's going to happen if they have to insure those guns? That insurance lobby, one of the biggest lobbies in this whole fucking country, and a country that buys its politicians, clearly, that insurance lobby will make sure that we have stronger background checks. They'll make sure we have age limit. They'll make sure that you have to get your gun in a lock safe. They'll make sure, every single person in this country has to wear a seatbelt because of insurance. If you're too fat, you have to pay more for your insurance. That's the insurance lobby kicking in.
and we know that we've had this conversation and it always seems to be you two on when there's a school shooting about mental health and about
yes,
all that kind of stuff. Let's look at the evidence, because there's always like, oh, she was just a weird kid. One of the mothers was like, oh, she was just a strange girl. No, let's look at the other posts uncovered on the Twitter account and Tumblr account alleged to be hers. Included references to school shootings in Jokela, Finland, Parkland, Florida, as well as disturbing images of weapons and massacres. One particular Twitter post uploaded just moments before the attack featured an image of a person making an okay gesture inside a bathroom cubicle. That the symbol has reportedly been linked to other school shootings, according to the Anti-Defamation League. Hold up, we've got more.
Isn't it the white power part of the white
We've
power?
got more. A Cash App account reportedly connected to Rupp now displayed the image of the Columbine shooters, while Spotify playlists she curated were themed about suicide and murder. There is also a manifesto doing the rounds that may have been published by her. So you can't tell me that if you are a parent, that there was no sign that this child was having some kind of ideation towards violence and taking their violent thoughts out on a society that may not, make them feel the most welcome.
Right.
I mean, if you're truly a nut job, she could have hidden it very well. She's a teenager.
I am fully of the opinion that crazy's a button everybody has, and you just got to figure out what turns it on and off. Mental health is not a singular issue. Everyone has mental health issues.
But the parents showing her how to use a gun and stuff, there's
right.
The kid, who was the kid in Michigan whose parents bought him a gun, and they were the first parents to be tried for murder too. But they knew that kid was ready to shoot up his school. The kid said it out loud to his parents and to his teachers.
Yeah, does this not prove that we should be monitoring kids' social media more? Like the whole argument here in Australia is, as of next year, no one under 16 years old will have access to a social media account.
And I'm curious to see how that plays out. Do we see
I feel like if you know the kind of we talk about this all the time, actually, on Uncensored Horror and the movie review shows that we do, you have to be responsible for what you ingest and what you take into your psyche. But
that's the reason children
don't have that. Children don't have that, that sense of judgment or that life experience. they take it in, and it filters through whatever filter they have going on in their brain.
Mm-hmm.
That terrifies me that as an adult and as a parent, that there's these playlists on murder and like no one's had a conversation with that kid and gone, hey, you feel like you doing okay there, champ? It's like, no. I don't know. I feel like we just let these kids loose and expect everything to be fine when the track record suggests not so much. The biggest thing when we were kids or when we were coming up was we have to be scared of internet predators. That was a thing. Remember, everyone's like, oh my god, they're gonna do things to you and blah blah blah. Now, this is a free, like, you have every bit of information you could possibly want at the tip of your fingers on multiple devices. I don't see how that isn't terrifying, especially when these kids may or may not have mental conditions.
I think it's no different than what it was yesteryear, because yesteryear was we were all on our bikes, taking off, riding our bikes through town alone.
Yeah,
it's just a different forum that it's happening now, right? Like instead of it happening in real life, it's starting.
It was
virtually.
when we were kids. We just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
You know?
You used to have to be scared of what was happening out there. This is very horror movie conversation. You used to have to be scared of what was out there. You know, out there was the scary thing.
Right.
Home was safe. You know, and we know that that's not necessarily true.
Right.
But with these, they can sit in their bedrooms for however long at whatever time, you know, and look up whatever.
And, right. You know, how many times have you looked up something and it says, "Are you over 18?" Click the button.
What kind of porn are you watching?
Everything. What kind of porn are you watching? He's got that kind of time.
I know, right?
He's got that kind of time. We all hunger for yesteryear, and the rest of today's stories are all about the good old days and making a return, I guess. This has caused a bit of furor. Malcolm in the Middle is coming back. Now, this has been talked about for ages, but they've been Disneyfied. They're coming back for a 4-episode reunion event.
Is it about him coming out of rehab?
Sorry?
Is it about him coming out of rehab?
Who, Michael? Malcolm.
Look at that fucking photo. He looks horrible. And then
the dad?
No, the kid, and then the fucking dad looks like he's got 2 heartbeats left in him.
Just came out of prison.
Malcolm's had some crash injuries. Malcolm's a Formula One race car driver now. He's
the actor.
Wealthy. Yeah, quite wealthy. He was in Australia a year ago, 2 years ago. He was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which was Frankie Muniz.
Right?
Yeah. And Australia kind of fell back in love with him. So
didn't he get like
they've been making that money?
On this show, because he did make a shit ton on it.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston, Frankie Muniz, and Jane Kaczmarek have all signed on so far for the series. So the premise of this reunion show is that Malcolm is forced to attend his parents' 40th wedding anniversary with his child. So it's middle-aged Malcolm going back to a toxic family. Mm-hmm. This is a very millennial. This is a very millennial story, isn't it? Very millennial.
Christmas. Yeah. Any family gathering.
Every day. Every day. That's so good. We all love it. We'll sweep through the rest of it because it's all pretty similar. Mason Gooding, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son, is returning to Scream 7. He is the first cast member from Scream and Scream 6 that is joining of the core 4 after Melissa Barrera and Wednesday Addams took a hike. So interesting to see that they're not ignoring those sequels. They're going to be a part of it. And also Courtney Cox has officially signed on as well. This cast for Scream 7 is fucking
Does she get
huge.
To count as an original cast member with all the new facial parts?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was.
Oh, come on, that shit is brand new.
It wasn't surgery. It was lots of filler.
No, bullshit. All of Hollywood right now, they're all getting some sort of
bullshit
implant to make their Their chins look square.
Oh, they want my chin?
Yes,
They want a
all
Jeffrey Emmett chin.
Courtney's
The baby's
got it.
ass
Jen
chin?
Aniston's got it. Who else? I've seen like 6 or 7
Is
aging
that what's
actresses
different
with the
about
chin
Jen?
implants. Huh?
The chin.
Is-
Jennifer's
chin.
got a chin now.
I don't know. Since whatever the second season of that fucking Apple show, I'm like, what is different
The
about
morning
her?
show.
It's her fucking chin. There's an implant there. Her jaw is squared. It never used to be squared like that.
Like something about her is different, and I've not been able to fucking nail it down.
Chin implant.
And everybody's like,
I
"Oh, she's
bet-
just old." I'm like, "She's not old. She's
No,
beautiful."
it's
But just
She's
something,
beautiful.
beautiful, but
there's something different.
you know, you push the chin out and it pulls all this skin up and all this skin up and
There is more. There's more
That's a great
reunion
idea.
/ return / reboot news. I'm very thankful for this one. Jennifer Love Hewitt confirmed this week that she is heading back.
I know
She's
what
letting
you did
everyone know
last
it.
summer.
Yes.
I know she fucking was in love with the photoshopping in that fucking bitch because have
She
you
look-
seen her on 911 lately?
Yeah, she doesn't look that good.
It don't even look like her. Look
I
at those
agree.
She looks a little-
eyeballs.
Yeah.
She
Those-
needs to get the chin implant.
That was her
Where-
fucking cheekbones from 1998.
I say she is looking a little bit. She's been doing the rounds because she did that Christmas movie about her mother. She's looking a little bit high and tight again. She might have that big studio money to
Yeah.
look like Julie
Well,
James
they
again.
also
But
got all that Peter Ross
Yeah.
skin tightening stuff going around.
thank God
Put it under your
we
eyes.
weren't gonna hinge the reboot on Freddie Prinze Jr.
Where
He
is
looked
That
old
Brandy?
man-
when he was young.
That man is boring.
Where's Brandy?
Where
There's
is
a reason
Brandy?
his
That's what
career
I'm gonna
did
say.
not
Where is Brandy?
Flourish.
Where is Brandy? But the most shocking news this week
Shocking.
comes from a press tour for another show completely. In words I thought I would never hear come out of this woman's mouth, Sarah Michelle Gellar has changed her tune on returning as Buffy Summers. Like, this is the thing that people have been waiting for fucking decades since the show finished. But she's on the press tour with the Dexter prequel series. I haven't watched it yet,
That's good.
but we'll check it out. But she
How'd you get all the
says
time to watch it?
I watched it
Je-
at 1 a.m.
Jeffrey does late night binge viewing. This is her quote. It's funny. I always used to say no, like, because it's in its bubble. It's so perfect. But watching Sex in the City and seeing Dexter and realizing that there are ways to do it definitely does get your mind thinking. Someone's just going to offer her the right amount of money, I think. Let's be real. She can get that sweet, sweet Heather Locklear special guest star
Right.
thing, appear in a handful of episodes, be the co-producer, get it done. Be delicious.
Oh,
I'd be down
Heather.
for it. It doesn't have to be, but it doesn't have to be Buffy. It can be Buffy tangentially related. She can
Right.
be the guest star. I'm down for that. And in news that makes me feel incredibly old but nostalgic, The Simpsons aired their first episode 35
Wow.
years ago. I have distinct and very, very pleasant memories of that first episode, that first couple of seasons, because I owned that on video and I got it for Christmas, and it was a whole big thing. And the first episode is, them getting the dog at Christmas time, and it's very. You go back and watch it now, you're like, oh my god, this is so primitive, but it's just like we live for that. I remember Simpsons. Cute times. All right, I have a question for you. What do you think of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds?
Are they divorcing?
No,
Oh.
but people fucking hate them. Huge surprise. You want to know why? Do you want to know why this time?
Why?
Because Ryan Reynolds was interviewed about trying to give his children a normal childhood despite their parents' careers. This is the quote that has kicked off drama. We try and give them as normal a life as possible. I'm not trying to impose upon them the difference in their childhood to my childhood or my wife's childhood. We both grew up very working class. And I remember when they were very young, I used to say or think, oh God, I would never have had a gift like this when I was a kid, or I would never have had this luxury getting takeout or whatever. Pretty innocuous, right?
Doesn't every parent feel that way?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I feel that way about my niece and nephew.
We never went to fucking restaurants.
Yeah.
I didn't ever have the amount of clothes these kids have.
Or electronics.
No.
Now, admittedly, we were still writing on Rosetta Stones when I was a kid, but...
Honey, that was Moses' tablet. What the hell are you talking about? I had the Rosetta
Stones even before Moses.
Rosetta Stone. It's my drag name. Rosetta Stone. People are up in arms, especially at Blake Lively, because for some reason, because they hate her more than they hate him.
Well,
about
she did play Serena Vanderwoodson, and that was
them calling themselves working class
when they were growing up.
Because I know, but this is the thing. They're saying, oh, Blake Lively's been an actress since she was a child and her parents are both working in the industry. Just because you work in an industry that you become successful in as an adult doesn't mean you didn't work to get there.
Right.
I know a lot of people that work in the industry who are working class people, if not below.
The majority of them are.
Huge surprise. Most of us are that work in some kind of entertainment.
The superstars are like the 1%. They don't, not everybody who works and makes a living in the arts makes it famous.
If you're a working actor, you're lucky.
Right.
Look back, even working actors, look back to it was COVID and the actors' strike and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There was an Australian actor who was a series regular on 2 TV shows that were in production, and he still was a gym instructor and a personal trainer 5 days a week.
Well, you look at this show, right? We started with Karen, we've talked many times. Like, I think it was the first time it really kind of got put out in the air when they did that reunion show with the Power Rangers and whatever season it was, I don't remember. But, she was a little nervous to say shit, so I was the one running my mouth because, they wanted to pay him $2,000.
Yeah.
To fly all the way to New Zealand for, it was a significant amount of time. Like, all of them were going to lose more money by not doing what they normally did to go do this.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, and then they invited like a ton of them. And then we're like, oh, just kidding. I mean, but that was what Saban would do all the time. That's what he was notorious for.
Right.
It's the insanity of it all. And then, when we very first started, when Leah Remini got let go from the talk, there was, at the end of the show, we kind of got into the money conversation. She's like, you think you're doing good. She's like, even if you're making $150,000 an episode, you're paying this one this, you're paying that one that. Like, by the time you're done, that 100, maybe it's 20.
Right.
If you're lucky.
Right. She's like, so maybe you're clearing $1 million a year. Okay, so you buy your mom a house while you got it. You do this, you do that. She's like, what, you get 5 years out of that? What's $5 million? I mean, sure, that's a lot of money, but that's not gonna
and it's not ever a one-off thing. People that buy these multi-million-dollar houses,
right?
Take the upkeep of these multi-million-dollar houses
and the taxes.
If you're working in the creative end of it, if you are the editing, you are getting paid. It's a gig economy. You are getting paid per job. Doesn't matter how many hours you work. You can do $100 a week, and you're going to get that same flat rate, whether it be $100,000 or whatever it is. And then there's
we need to have a
that you have a job.
We know an accountant that would work in movies.
Yeah,
he's not sitting on big bucks. I've got another friend.
We've had someone on the show that Bryant, that was on our show, my friend Bryant, who is a camera operator who works on huge show, works on a Steven Spielberg show. Like,
Right.
And
And
was
it's gig economy.
like during the strike, during COVID, that all
We've
goes
had
away.
two women who were on top 90s children TV shows who did not make shit, did not get paid, nothing. And then we had an Australian pop star on the show
Right.
Who
who
was
did
in the
not get
biggest
paid.
band in Australia, like biggest band in Australia for it's
Another one
it's
did not get paid. And then we've had the girls on from Melrose Place or whatever over the did not get paid. I mean, this is a notorious
Right.
thing.
and it's a common story with all the people that we've had on. Like
Yeah.
people see celebrity. If you're on TV or you have a song on the radio or on Spotify, they automatically assume rich.
Right.
But that's just not the truth. It's just not the truth. So I don't know that. Okay, yes, you might have an issue with them saying working class, but they've also worked. Whether your definition of work might be a little bit different. Yeah,
Well,
they're not out there digging ditches. Neither am I.
Ryan Reynolds
Neither's
seems to
Vera,
want to
neither's
conquer
Jeff.
the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He's got the Mint mobile phone. He's got the Wrexham Club. Ryan Reynolds is looking to make himself bigger than his acting money. Oh my goodness! There's a dingo
He's
behind
alive. But yeah, it's very interesting
now he's
to
gone.
see.
Yeah.
They have a lot of venom surrounding these two people. If it was anyone else, like
Yeah.
they just seem to hold on to a lot of venom for those two, and I'm just let them go a little bit.
I don't know why. It's because they're too pretty.
I have a very quick-ish view from here for you guys as well. It's Christmas themed. Okay, here it is. Am I the asshole for telling my sister she's a shitty mother in the family group chat?
No.
Yes.
No.
Hi, Sarah, 35, 30. See each other around Christmas time every year. Other than that, we don't really communicate except for the occasional family group exchange. She has two sons, 15 and 13. I've always known the 13-year-old as quiet and reserved until recently. I thought he preferred to not have a lot of attention until I realized he's just not getting any attention. Until last Christmas, I thought that the two sons also had the same father. I learned that the first son's dad left Sarah after she cheated on him, hence the younger sibling. I recently realized that Sarah would reach out in the chat on behalf of her elder son. If he had sports games, doing a fundraiser, had a social event to attend, she would ask us to attend, donate, or help him get to and from his social event if she can take him. Or if he was suspended from school, she would reach out to us to help. But rarely would we hear anything about the younger son. She never told us that her older son was suspended 99% of the time for bullying her younger son and his friends. Now they have to go to separate schools. Recently, Sarah asked if someone could take her younger son to his school choir concert so she could attend parent-teacher conference for the older son. Odd to me because she didn't ask anyone to go watch the younger son perform, but I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't want anyone to go and watch. So as a good auntie, she offered to go and take him home. He had a solo. He was smiling, clearly loved what he was doing. The choir director said that he was always helping other students, and the child asked her to go to more concerts. Sometime after Sarah was once again busy at driver's ed with the older son and the younger son was home, he started vomiting and called his mum. She reached out and asked if anyone else could go take care of him until she got home. But she didn't come home earlier. Okay, I'm going to cut through to the back. Last weekend, I bought tickets to the symphony and planned to take the younger son, but wound up not being able to take him because I was sick. I transferred the tickets to his mum and begged her to take him, and she said that she would. I texted the younger son yesterday and asked how he liked the concert, but got no response. So I called his mother. She didn't take him because didn't find anyone else to. She was busy and forgot, but wasn't too busy to ask the family group chat the day of the concert if anyone would help pay for her older son's trip to DC in the spring. I went off in the family group chat and she had said she was being a shitty mother. I said, I don't know if it's because she inherited the favoritism gene from our parents or if she's subconsciously punishing him because she cheated and rightfully got dumped. I told her that I think she needs to step up for the son. Of course, she has caused a group chat storm. At first, I felt justified, but some of the responses say otherwise. And Sarah, of course, says, I'm the biggest asshole. Am I the asshole for calling her out in front of the rest of my family?
Well, I have a few thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
If she really wants to be there for her nephew, she's now made it impossible to be that person for him.
That's true.
She's alienated this sister who was more than happy to let her be a surrogate parent to this poor kid. And now I'm going to bet that in punishment, she's going to be alienated from this kid who has no real parenting going on. So I do believe that, yeah, your sister is a fucking shitty mother and she deserves to be told off. But I think that in the end, you're going to end up hurting the kid more than you hurt the mother because she seems to be a little bit narcissistic and, not capable of taking any criticism. Of course, we only know the paragraph, so we're making snap judgments, but that's my snap judgment.
No.
Jeffrey, anything to say?
I definitely think Vera has a good point that is going to be problematic.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, no. If that's not an issue, then no, she's not the asshole.
Yeah,
I
fucking.
I don't think she's the asshole. I definitely think the mother's the asshole, but I think she's.
But if the mother makes it more of an issue, if the mother makes it an issue to get in between that relationship, then that just proves her point even more so.
Yes,
right?
But the person that's going to pay for that is
the kid.
Yeah.
You just hope that. Obviously, it sounds like maybe that kid's father isn't in the picture either.
Yes.
Like that.
It absolutely sounds like that kid's father isn't in the picture.
It's just like
and I'm
fucking
gonna
hell.
Bet the eldest son's father is in the picture, and that's why she has to be at all his events, is to try and prove to that.
I would imagine so.
That acts she's the better parent.
The woman's an asshole, basically. We have to say goodbye to Jeffrey. He's got to take off, but we'll see you soon, Jeffrey. Thanks for joining
Joelle, Anthony misses you.
You never listen to me.
I'm here to listen to you. We'll talk to you soon, Jeffrey.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
All right, V. I just think that this bitch is all I have to say. Like it's already you already asking for so much help and preference for that older child that
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have an I have an amazing solution when this kid turns 18. Send them a birthday card with 10 prepaid sessions for therapy. Yeah. Like, these parents have a lot to answer for when they play favorites, and it sounds like it's not uncommon because she did call out her sister getting the favoritism gene from her parents. So maybe a little sour grapes there as well. A little bit, water that's not under the bridge. It's frozen and jabbing people in the colon. That happens. It's that time. Vera likes to jab.
Speaking of jabbing people in the colon.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for Vera events. Okay, Miss 3, 2, 1,
All right. Now, President Trump, isn't even inaugurated yet. And already President Trump is making some pretty fucking poor decisions. There was a bipartisan budget bill. Now, say what you will about the budget process, the congressional budgeting process has been a bit shit for the last couple of years, maybe 10, 15, maybe 30. But there was a bill in place that was going to carry the federal budget for another few months, kicking the can down the road to that balanced budget that never happens. And it was agreed on by Republicans and Democrats. And President Trump, tweeted out in the middle of the night that this bill needs to be killed. And because it just was too much wasteful spending. And do you know what President Trump decided to take out of this bill? $200 million for research on childhood cancer. $1.1 billion for disaster relief for the states of Florida, North Carolina, and the other state that got hit by that hurricane this summer. I can't think of who it was. But those states, those red states who voted for Trump, because nobody voted for Musk, but he's calling the shots. Trump has said that he's calling the shots. But we all know, because we all saw it on social media, that President Musk is calling the shots. And they killed this bipartisan bill because he thought that was wasteful spending. You know what President Trump didn't think was wasteful spending? The $0.9 billion that we spend for SpaceX, Elon Musk, to run SpaceX. How about all the government subsidies that go into Tesla? None of that's cut out. Wonder why? Could it be that the Department of Government Efficiency is more about making President Trump, more fucking money? Listen, kids, this is what you got us. You voted for Trump. You got us Musk. This man who was an illegal alien for most of his stay in this country is now raking billions off of our backs. And what's he cutting? What's the wasteful spending? Department of Education. No more IEPs for your special needs children. What's he cutting? Cancer research. What's he cutting? Disaster relief. What's he not cutting? Anything President Musk wants. You sold this fucking country up the river to President Musk for the cost of a pound of butter. Fuck you. Merry Christmas. I can't
Love
hear
it.
you.
I love it. 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 I was muted myself. I was that in what was going
Well,
on.
thank you for
I
actually
was
listening.
loving it. I was loving it, darling, loving it. It was very timely and festive at the end.
Yeah, because Merry Christmas.
Oh, Dogsy. Oh my OMFG, this snapstick needs to swallow some barbed wire, pull it out of the other end of floss. I have no idea how he got a second time or how he's still kicking. It was always about Biden being old, but he's the oldest one.
President Musk bought this country for less than he paid for fucking Twitter. He bought himself an administration for $250 million. He paid $44 billion for Twitter. How much is our government worth? Fucking price of butter. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. She cackles too much. Fuck you. Ugh.
There we go. Keeping it controversial right up until the Christmas bells are ringing. We do want to wish a speedy recovery to our co-host Christina, who has come down with the horrible food poisoning, whatever. She's not in an online state, let's just say. So, Merry Christmas. Christina. Merry Christmas, Christina. Feel better. Merry Christmas to all the co-hosts that aren't on today. Vera, thanks for being my ride or die girl. You've been with me, and we do have something a little special coming Christmas Eve, America / Christmas Day. We're going nostalgia. We're doing an assigned seating to make you feel all warm and fuzzy. So make sure that you join us. And if you haven't already,
and have some of that expired cocoa that Jeff's talking about.
Jump over to YouTube if you don't already subscribe to us. It's just Uncensored Radio. There's 630 something videos just sitting there,
Just waiting for you.
waiting for you. We can go back to the last Trump administration.
Yeah.
That's how we did here. Been
When
here
it
so
was
long
all
that
him.
history's
It wasn't
repeating.
President Musk. I mean President Trump. It was just President Trump.
It's all. The more things change, the more they stay the same. We will be back at you on Tuesday, and then we're going to shimmy our way into the new year.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be that time. Thank you for joining us today. It has been Uncensored Radio. That's been Vera. I've been Steve. Keep
Dogsy,
yourselves.
feel better, hon.
Yeah, feel better, Dogsy. We're sending you Christmas love as well. Keep living your life uncensored, folks. That's the only way to keep the bastards on us.
Bye.
Bye.